Hello and welcome to the British Motor Show. Welcome back to Revmasters. It's me, Ash. I'm here with Sam, as ever. My dad's here with us today. He's doing stuff. And well, we're starting off in the entry hall where you can see we've got three amazing McLarens. 650S in a gorgeous kind of metal flake maroon red.
Sort of a maroon in it.
And then we've got Sam's favourite, the McLaren Senna. This is your favourite, isn't it?
McLaren.
This is your favourite. And next to your favourite, we've got my favourite, the 675 LT.
I'll be honest, that's pretty close second.
Yeah, it is. I think we'd be happy cruising around in these, definitely.
These two would be a happy little cruising section.
But that's the start. We've been here. Well, we've been here 3 days. We thought we'd do some filming today now that we know that where everything is and what we want. Sam, I believe, is going to go into the hall, do a nice little walk around, and then we'll be back to film some of our favourite cars of the show.
See you in a minute, guys.
Okay, so we are at our first favourite car of the show. Because just by sitting in it, Sam, well, you know what it is.
I love this.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
We both love it. Nissan Skyline GTR R34 V-Spec.
R34!
If I just get out, we'll show you around it, because this thing is absolutely incredible. Classic Bayside blue colour with the V-Spec body kit. I've got to say, I think the car looks absolutely stunning on these forged golden 18-inch raised TE37 alloys, particularly with the ceramic discs and the gold Brembo calipers. I think it just enhances the look of the car. It makes it look incredible.
It makes it look street racing.
It does. This is actually part of a dream car giveaway competition, which you and I have both entered.
Yes.
And obviously one of the best parts of any car is the engine. So this is the 2.8 litre RB26 engine, twin turbo, I believe. HKS fuel pump, HKS fuel injectors, lots of other mods. There's too many for me to remember. Nice little touches like a carbon fibre slam panel, something that we want to do on our cars. Tuned up to 720 brake horsepower. Something I could happily live with that.
Yes.
Yep. there's just something about the shape. That rectangular, simple shape. But it's so nice. Standard wing. I don't know if you can get a good shot of the exhaust. The exhaust is incredible.
No, it's taking a long time, but it's still been painful. Some of it's
And one thing I did forget to say about the performance, HKS induction kit. There's a lot of Nismo parts on here as well, which of course Nismo to Nissan is what AMG is to Mercedes. So
you're going to win?
either I'm going to win or you're going to win, and with a bit of luck, if we do win, this will definitely be making appearances on the channel if either of us win.
Yes.
That would be quite a step up from the Type Rs.
Definitely. Definitely.
Right.
If anyone wants to enter, where can they go if they want to enter, win this or other cars?
I don't want to tell them because I want to increase our chances of winning, but because I'm a friendly kind of person, dream car giveaways, they've done thousands of these already, but I'm hoping one of us two will be the winner of this. Now that we've spent a bit of time around this, time to move on to our next favourite car here.
Onwards. We're at one of our other favourite cars here at this show, the Alpine A110.
It's definitely a favourite.
Yeah, this one is the S. It's in some sort of special civvy elf little look they got going on here, like a little old racing one.
Racing livery.
Yeah, the old racing livery. This is a 1.8 litre turbocharged engine, 7-speed flappy paddle gearbox. This particular one has about 300 brake horsepower, but the one over there has about 250. And really, 250, we've driven it, it's enough.
It's incredible.
It's great. The gear changes are so silky smooth for a flappy paddle. And a flappy paddle that is in a low-powered Porsche, essentially, because this is sort of mid-engined, lightweight, fun little runabout. But it's sporty, lovely place to sit.
I expected it to be a little bit jerky on the gear change.
I thought it was because it's almost like a sports machine, a little sports car, as opposed to any thought supercar or race car. But there's no pull when you change gear. It's just there's power, and so you just keep moving forwards, which is a little bit strange. You know, and I had the issue of I kept lifting off the accelerator when I'm changing gear. Oh wait, no,
Yes.
there's only 2 pedals. But I don't know if you can agree here, at least in these colours, the styling is elegant. And if you want to come around the front here, Ash, I don't know if anyone remembers the old Alpine with the 4 headlights and the front there. They've kept it very much in the old styling, which I think works. Really, the old yellow French headlights on those bits, yeah. If we head over to one of our favourite colours of the Alpine, we have 2 favourite colours. One which you saw last year, which is a blood sort of red-orange, which is great under this lighting, but also great in real life. But over here is a special blue, which looks amazing. And doesn't that just look excellent? Let's have a look at this rear end you got here, this exhaust.
I said it to you yesterday.
Yep.
I'm going to say it again for the purpose of the video.
Yep.
It's one of those cars, there is not a single bad angle on it.
I have not seen a bad angle on it, and we both outside and in.
Yes, we both adore it.
Yep. I love the attention to detail, to be honest. I love these little scoops inside. Don't know if you can see that here. You can have a little bit of an indent here. As well as just these little panel movements. They got the old French flag, of course. This is, of course, being a more sort of a French blue. But what you can get is the colour of the car and plus 2 carbon fibre parts, which I think is quite funny if you don't want the French flag part. If you just don't want the French celebration pack.
The carbon fibre badge I thought looked really good on the blood orange.
It looked very good in the blood orange. But you also got this sort of double bubble roof here as well. Very sort of elegant doors. And is it open? No, it isn't. Unfortunately, don't know if you can get the inside there. I don't know if you can. Yeah? Oh, I'm in the way now. I mean, this car is around 57 grand, which when you think about what it is, not too much.
Price I'd be happy to pay.
Oh, I love these in the lights. I just love these designs in the lights. I don't know if you can see that all there. This has about 320 Newton meters of torque. Rest from about 2,000 to 8,000 RPM. They said about changing gear at about 6 or 7. It's sort of normal. If you want 8, if you really want to fucking push it. But I also love on the fuel filler cap the A logo. Just think it's epic. The whole car, I think you'll agree, in this colour is stunning. I just wish we could show you today the Alpine we saw last year. Well, can you also take a look at the brakes here? On the calipers here, it says Alpine. Over the actual disc at the top there, it says Alpine.
You can just about get that.
Yeah, little Alpine logo there. Now, if you pull out just a little bit, the design is still awesome. All over the place. It's slightly flared at the back over the rear wheels, so it's slightly wider at the back than it is at the front, only ever slightly. Lovely little fins going in here to direct airflow into the engine. It's got a raised center console. I mean, there's no gears there, it's just drive, neutral, reverse buttons, but also a large, nice, large racing stop-start button. It's got a good little infotainment system, good little navigation system, and something that I quite liked, which I thought was quite funny, but also real cute, a digital display of an analog clock in the center dash. Just nice little touch. There's a lot of gizmos you can have on this. You can have, you know, seeing how many G's you're pulling per corner and stuff, but you know, it's an everyday car, so you don't have to turn that on.
An incredibly comfortable place to sit. And I was amazed at how well it went. Like, if I'd have driven it and you only then told me it was a 1.8, I would call you a liar, because it
Yes.
go like a 1.8.
A 1.8.
It's more like a 3 litre.
Yes, and to be honest, I didn't really feel any turbo lag at any point. I know I only went out to, you know, road speeds in it, up to 60 miles an hour, but still, you always had that power, and for a flappy paddle gearbox, slow speeds, just pulling off from a set of lights, like an automatic, like a really good automatic, like a simple manual. That's just really smooth gear changes without you having to take your hands off the wheels. The gear paddles felt nice, they didn't feel clunky. I want one.
We both want one.
If I want one more.
Okay, fine. You have that, I'll have that R34. Fair deal?
Fair.
Okay.
for it.
Yep.
Right, Sam, we're now at what is quite clearly an AC Cobra. This is quite a different one because it's actually basically a kit one that you can buy. But what's amazing about this one is it's not got the standard engine in it. It's in fact got a 7-litre LS7 Corvette V8, and I think you can agree that is pretty damn cool.
Yes, I can.
I particularly love the almost metallic-y green paint on it. Side pipes are just one of the coolest things on any car ever. You've got those classic wheels with that massive chromed wheel nut. I actually went out in one of these last year, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Well, not this actual one, but it was definitely a very, very cool experience. Interior all nicely trimmed up, all the chrome around the window and the mirrors, black tinted glass for the sun visors, just little bits of design like that just makes it stand out.
Yep.
I have to say the engine is definitely my favourite part,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
The body is mine.
Yeah,
I just think that body.
and I would happily own it in this colour.
Oh yeah.
The only other thing we've got to do now really is drive one
Yes.
instead of a passenger ride in one.
For sure.
Definitely one of our favourites here. Okay, so we're now at an E-Type Jag, and there's really nothing to say other than just look at it. So that's what we'll do. And we arrive at the devil himself. Lamborghini Diablo Roadster.
Which means ain't got a roof.
Yep, and well, you know how much I like a Lambo.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've seen a Diablo here, it's kind of nice from the standard Hurricanes and Aventadors and Gallardos.
Yeah.
Don't often see a Diablo, but obviously what makes it amazing is it's pure evil.
Yes.
Because obviously, as we know, the Diablo was a demon,
He is the demon.
and everything about it is pure evil. Massive air vents, massive tyres, even bigger at the rear. I love the fact that if the roof is on, it's like looking through a letterbox, because, you know, who the hell needs to see what's behind you when you're in one of these? Big massive spoiler that says, yeah, look at me. Giant, I don't know if you can call it a diffuser, but
It's like a rear bumper diffuser.
it's like they've just stuck it on and gone, yeah, we'll have that, it's cool. Do you know what might be the best thing about this though?
Yeah.
Not just the V12 engine, the firing order of the cylinders. And the detail I really like about it is there's 6 in between each number, and obviously 6 being the number of the beast, it really matches the evil theme of the Diablo.
Makes
with
a little bit of carbon added to the spoiler. Yep.
It's lovely.
It is, and I think the fact that it's in black makes it even more evil. That's definitely one of the best ones here, I think.
It's probably one of the rarest.
One of the rarest ones here. We've seen a lot of stuff. I think you got a quick zoom around earlier with a few things.
And this is definitely one of the things you won't see in many other places.
Definitely one we're going to remember.
Yes.
Oh well, that's it for another year, Sam.
Another year done. Exciting.
Very exciting. We've seen a lot. We'll be back next year.
Absolutely love it. And this year we actually got to drive.
We did.
And be in the passenger.
That was good.
Amazing car.
We spent a lot of time just walking around viewing things. So I think maybe next year we'll try and do even more filming.
Yeah, I think it's a reasonable price for 4 days. Go for it.
Yeah.
Next year.
Nothing to lose. But we've got a lot more coming. We've got a few videos on CC coming up. Sam and I have been doing some mods recently, so let's get going. We've got a few other things we're planning on doing. And well, it's just upwards from here.
Onwards and upwards. See you guys in the next video.